guys, it's Jen and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my TBR for both the Biannual Bibliothon and the Booktube-a-thon, because if you hadn't noticed, most people have, but if you hadn't noticed, they're both taking place the same week, which is July 23rd through the 29th. I've been kind of in a bit of a reading slump lately, so I'm really looking forward to this readathon to hopefully get me back on track and get me reading. I'm probably not really going to be doing any video challenges for the Biannual Bibliothon, just because none of them really sound like something that I'd be comfortable doing. So I will probably try to vlog it. Maybe if you're interested in seeing a vlog for it, let me know down below and I'll do that. But I don't know. We'll see. So there are, I think, 7 challenges for both of the readathons. I've kind of mixed and matched what I can to try and keep my TBR pile down, because yeah, I couldn't read 14 books in 1 week. Like, honestly, who could? Unless you're reading like all short little novellas or manga or something like that. Like, I could read probably 14 graphic novels, but I'm not going to read all graphic novels for a readathon. I want to read some of the books that are on my shelf that I've been dying to read. So I'm just going to go over the challenges for the Biannual Bibliothon first and show you the books that I'm planning on reading for those challenges. I don't know what my dog's doing. If you can hear like some clanging noise, she's like rolling around in her kennel for some reason. I don't know why, because the door is wide open and she can go in and out. I don't know what she's doing. Anyways, I'm going to go over the Biannual Bibliothon challenges first, and just because they're a little bit more specific than the Booktubeathon ones. So I'll go over what I have picked out for those challenges. The first challenge of the Biannual Bibliothon is to read the group book, which is Flame in the Mist by Renee Adia. This one is kind of like a Mulan retelling, except it's not a Mulan retelling because it takes place in Japan and not China. So girl pretends to be a guy to infiltrate a camp because her convoy was attacked by these people and she wants to get revenge on them. So in order to infiltrate them, she disguises herself as a man. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. My friend has read it. She said that she loved it. I'm also using this one for the Throwback Challenge, which I picked as a book that you read based on its cover, which I absolutely love the cover of this one. So that's pretty much one of the reasons that I bought it, other than the fact that I really enjoy Renee Adia's books. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Hopefully I'll enjoy it, and hopefully if you're reading it as well for the readathon, since it is the group book, you enjoy it as well. The next challenge is to read one of the host's favorite genres. So I picked Emma's favorite genre, which is diverse books, and I plan on reading History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. This book is one that I've been wanting to read for a while. I have never read one of Adam Silvera's books, but I've heard that this one is really good. I'm also using this one for the LGBTQIA+ challenge, because it does fit in there. So hopefully I'll enjoy this one and can fly through it. The next challenge is to read a banned book. So I've picked The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I've been wanting to read this book for a long time. I just picked this up earlier. I just picked this up in June, and I really want to read this sooner than later. I'm going to double this challenge with the book to movie adaptation. It's not a movie, but it is a television show, so I'm gonna at least watch one episode of the television show after reading this book to double up that challenge, just because I don't think I can read 7 books in a week, especially where I've been so slumpy. This is an adult book as well, so it's gonna take me a little bit longer to get through, but I'm really hoping that I'm gonna enjoy it because it sounds like something that I'm gonna love. I love dystopia, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy this one a lot, and I can't wait to read it. So the final book that I'm going to read, because if you didn't notice, I did hit all the other challenges, which were... because there's the Throwback Challenge, which I chose a book based off its cover. The book to movie adaptation, which I just went over, as Handmaid's Tale for me. And then there was the LGBTQIA plus one, which I've picked History Is All You Left Us. So the final one is to read a book that you've seen somewhere other than Booktube. So for this one, I'm going to read an audiobook because it will just help me to get more books read during this time. And this is one that I've seen a lot on Reddit Books and Reddit Fantasy and Reddit Audiobooks. And that is Stormfront by Jim Butcher. I was also recommended this one on Twitter by a friend. So I'm going to listen to this one because I finally just got the book through my library. Hopefully I won't listen to it before the readathon, but I don't think I will because I have another audiobook that I'm currently listening to that'll probably take up that time. So I'm not really sure what it's about. I've just heard really good things and been recommended it, so I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to go in blind and see if I enjoy it. I probably will because it's been so highly praised, and the person who recommended it to me tends to have similar tastes to me, so I'm going to enjoy it. So then there is the Booktube-a-thon challenges. So the first challenge of the Booktube-a-thon is to read a book with a person on the cover. This one has a person on the cover, kind of. It's half a person. It has two people on the cover. And then there is another book that I am hoping to read during the readathon, and that is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Again, a person on the cover. So I think I've got a person on the next one is to read a hyped book. Again, The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas is a very hyped book. Handmaid's Tale is a hyped book. It's kind of a classic, but it's also hyped. So I should be able to finish one of those. The next one is to finish a book in a day. I don't know which one of these is going to suck me in so that I can read it in a day, but I'm sure one of them will. And I will complete that challenge because I have lots of options here. The next challenge is to read about a character that is very different than you. So History Is All You Left Me is LGBTQIA plus. I'm straight, so that kind of fits. Hate You Give is about a girl who is black. I'm obviously not black. So both of those books have characters that are very different from me. Not really different like personality wise, but I guess just have physical differences. Well, like physical difference would be race, and then like a sexual preference difference, which would be that homosexuality versus heterosexuality. So they're different from me, I guess. The next challenge is to finish a book completely outdoors. I'm thinking that I'm probably not going to have an issue completing this challenge as long as it's nice out this week, because they have just finished a new playground at my kids' school. So they have a new kindergarten playground, which is really nice, and the kids are going to want to go there a whole bunch of times. Next week, they'll be finishing up the grade 1 and 2 playground. So there's going to be 2 brand new, really nice playgrounds, plus one of the village's parks has recently been redone and has a new playground. So we have 3 new playgrounds to go check out, plus my kids like to play in the backyard. So I'm probably going to be outside a lot this week, as long as it's nice out, so I will make sure to get one of these books read completely outside. The next challenge is a book that you bought because of the cover. So yes, I did pick my throwback challenge based off of this challenge, just to make it a little easier on myself. So Flame in the Mist by Renee Adia. And then the final challenge of the Booktube-a-thon is to read 7 books. I don't think I'm going to be able to read 7 books. I have 5 books here. I will be very happy if I can get 5 books done in a week. So I'm not going to try for that challenge, but if I hit it, that'll be great. So yeah, these are the books that I'm planning on reading during the Booktube-a-thon and the Biannual Bibliothon starting on the 23rd. So 5 books, these plus the audiobook. Maybe I'll get another audiobook listened to. I don't know. The Jim Butcher one is only about 8 hours, so I could easily do that in a day because I listen on double the speed, so it's really only 4 hours for me. Let me know down below if you're participating and if any of the books that I'm planning on reading are on your TBR, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!